going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Big John with 815 Local Jive. This is Stripper Talk. In the studio today, we got this big guy over here, Gabe. We got Alex. Say hello to Danny.
Hi.
Say hi over there. We're going to be having some people call in, so if you guys ever want to be a part of the show, make sure you guys let us know. Inbox us on Facebook. If you want to see the show, it's going to be viewed on YouTube, or you can see some of the previews on Facebook. Check us out at www.815localjive.com. We're ready to do the show. We're doing this Stripper Talk.
You find yourself in a dance club, and you let your mind get the best of you. You let your mind wander and wonder what goes on over there. Wonder what she's thinking. Wonder what she does with that. Well, now's your chance to ask. 815 Local Jive's giving you that opportunity with the show Stripper Talk.
Yeah.
This month's featured band, ladies and gentlemen, was supposed to be, or is, Devolve. And we were going to have Joey Columbine in the studio with us today. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts, he is unavailable to be here in person. But we're going to get him here on the line here in just a few minutes. All right, this caller actually wishes to be anonymous, which happens. So, have you ever given a woman a lap dance?
All right, this has happened a few times. Obviously, it's less common, but I have. My biggest thing was they don't have a penis. Are they don't have a penis. What are you supposed to grind up on?
I guess that makes it a little more difficult.
Just rub up on them, boobs in the face. What do you do? Scissors?
Scissors? There you go.
Scissoring? Not much scissoring, but it's very kind of awkward.
But not most of the time, though. Isn't there like their boyfriend right there watching? And that's kind of
sometimes.
what I figured happens. Or you really just get girls that walk in and be like,
and
hey.
Sometimes boyfriends just want to just send their girl with the dancer by themselves.
I have seen girls come in groups by themselves before.
Really?
Okay.
I think they're more interested in the tricks than they are getting off on it, obviously. They're more interested in just the experience, in my opinion. That's what I've noticed.
So have you ever given a woman a lap dance?
I have. It's weird for me because, like she said, I'm used to knowing where to go and like what to avoid, and these girls kind of, they contort themselves like preparing for you. Like they want to spread their legs and like have your head right in
There's
the
like this
jump.
whole sorts of contortionism going on.
Yes, and then they want to like get involved too, so they're trying to grind back on you. No, just don't move. Just stay where you are and let me take care of you.
You prepared for this part of the question?
No, I'm not. Let's ride. Let's ride.
I'm going to put you right on the spot only because of something that you just mentioned. So as you're preparing yourself, you said you feel awkward. What's the first facial expression that you're going to make when you're giving a woman a lap dance? Is that it right there?
I hope not. I really hope. I hope that's not how this is gonna go.
All right, let's practice this. Gabe, what's your first expression giving a man a lap dance?
Giving a man a lap dance, my very first expression, probably something like...
Oh no. I boner kill.
That's
boner
more,
kill.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Last but not least, Danny, your facial expression.
For giving a woman a lap dance?
Absolutely.
It's always kind of like, it's like sad, like, oh shit. It's like, okay, we're gonna go. Like,
I'm ready.
like, yeah, let's do it. It is. It's sad.
Have you ever been requested by a woman to do anything that's weirder than like let's say your average man would request?
They like it, I think, when you... Well, one girl, actually. One girl, not they. One girl, she likes it when you, like, grab on her hair and, like, fog her neck. You just... you're like...
Fog
loved
her
it.
neck.
I've had
Fuck,
girls try
I've
to
never
pull
heard
their
that
panties to
expression.
the side on me. That's happened.
With
Girls-
couples.
Really?
With
Couples.
couples.
The guys will pull their panties to the side
Yes.
and want you to go down on their lady, and it's...
I don't want to see that.
It'd be different as a female dancer that I know was clean, one thing, but you don't know where they've been or what's been going on down there. I mean, dancers, believe it or not, are pretty clean, mostly, not all of them. But we take care of our stuff because it's going to be in people's faces. Like,
Yeah, they don't, actually. The female customers don't.
they don't.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell
Learning a
right
lot
away
here.
that
It's
they've
very
been out all
cool.
night.
They've been out all night.
They're
and
drinking.
There's no airflow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Joey Columbine on the line from the band Devolve. Joey, we got Alex and Danny in the studio with us as well as Gabe. So, what's your question you got for these beautiful ladies?
All right. Well, first of all, I'm a father. I got me a 4-year-old little girl, and I feel like one of my main jobs is to keep her off the pole. She's not even allowed on the goddamn monkey bars when we go to the park because I don't want her to get too familiar with it. So I want to know, what the hell did your dad do to you to make you pursue your current career?
That's a great question.
Who first?
Go ahead.
Honestly, that is just not true. Not all girls with daddy issues jump on a pole. It's just not how it works. My dad was a great provider. He was always there. I don't have daddy issues. I don't.
You want to? What you got on this?
You know what my daddy did to make me get on a pole? He told me to follow my dreams, do what I want to do as long as I'm smart. And you know what? I am damn smart, and I make a lot of money doing it. And I get to work 3 days a week, make what people make in 3 weeks sometimes, you know, if you have a really good night. And I have fun. So that's kind of what it's about. Yeah, one day I'm going to need a real job, but right now, saving up that money. So
it's either, go be the first female president or
be a
dance on a pole.
stripper.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Either the first female president or a stripper.
Or both.
Or both. Why not?
Definitely
To
a good question. So I guess since you're going to be our guest in the studio tonight, we got Gabe up here. So if Gabe was a dancer, how would you feel? What do you think? Would it be an influence from your parents that put you there?
Oh, I'm sure. Actually, my mother used to turn me out when I was younger. not necessarily like that, like you're saying, but she would have these little house parties with all of her friends over and whatnot.
She make you perform.
And I've been dancing since I was a little kid. Like actually dancing. You can attest to this. I dance really well. But I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson when I was younger. And my mom would wake me up out of bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And she would tell me to come out and she would play Michael Jackson and I would dance for her friends to kind of entertain them. So I'm sure if I actually danced on a pole, it'd be my mom's fault directly. 100%.
I hope your mom watches this.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. My mom and I are like best friends for sure. So she knows she'd be.
Moving on real quick. So apparently I'm hearing that you got a few different questions that you'd like to ask. What else you got on your mind, Joey?
All right. Do you ladies currently have a boyfriend? And if you do, when was the last time he had a job?
Ooh,
Oh,
good
ouch.
question, Good question.
Ow,
Really
that
good
hurt.
question. Wow, he just got silent in this room
Yeah.
really quick.
How dare you?
Good question.
So,
If you can see the reaction on these girls' face right now, they're just in complete and utter awe. They happen to be actually looking at the phone.
I looked at the phone. I wanted to slap him through the
Oh,
phone.
The screen is already broken on my phone. Don't make it any worse.
Oh man. I do currently have a boyfriend, actually engaged for
damn it,
4
that
years.
sucks.
He's been
Engaged
working
for-
on and off. But I mean, it really doesn't matter if he works. We're not living off my check. Everything's split 50-50. That's all relationships are different. But I mean, we split everything evenly. I mean,
But if he doesn't work, how can you do that?
We got to ask this question
He'll
again
figure
when
it
the
out.
cameras aren't rolling.
I like
He'll
it.
figure it
he'll
out.
figure
like
it
it.
out. I don't pay other people's bills. I mean,
Good
I
shit.
just don't. I take care of myself and my kids. And
Light a fire under his ass and.
that's my
Oh,
next
yeah.
question about meeting her. In case we do cross paths in the near future, how far is too far to go during a lap dance?
Oh, we didn't.
all right, Danny,
Danny
take
did
it.
get the answer.
Hold on,
to
we'll get to
yeah.
that one real quick here. We're going to have Danny answer the original question that you had.
Yeah.
I'm
Does your
actually
boyfriend work?
married. I've
You're
been
married?
married for a year. He works. He makes $22 an hour, which is great, but I like to shop a lot. I have a lot of things I like to buy, so we kind of live a little bit outside of our means. So I like that I can work 3 days a week and come home with more than he does, and I'm good with that,
Nice.
But yeah, I do. I take us out to dinner. He doesn't take us out to dinner. He pays for the car. It's even.
It's fair.
Yeah, I like it.
So let's bring this. You two ladies seem to have an actual stable relationship. So I kind of got a feel that's where he was going to go with this. Let's take, for instance, many other girls that work in this industry, in this club, and this whole deal. How many times have you seen these girls pay for their boyfriends constantly? Because I could tell you that I've seen
way too many
personally.
times.
Personally, I've seen them go at 3 o'clock in the morning to go bail their boyfriend out of jail.
Yep.
I've seen that way too many times than I want to admit. So
there
what
you
is
go.
your thoughts on these girls that pay the way for the boyfriends that come into their life off of being on the pole?
Honestly, my opinion is I look at those people kind of as if they're weak. They obviously cannot take charge of their life. They have a bum in their life, whether it's love or not. It's your life.
Yeah,
And it just, honestly, I've heard so many girls being dancers so they can support their boyfriend's drug habits, so they can have a place to live. It's okay. You know, now, I mean, it's okay for girls to work and the guys to stay home. But it's different if it's not stable.
And you actually know women like this?
Yes.
Over there?
Many.
Hey, I'm looking for a sugar mama. Just
Not
saying.
me, not this one.
If we cross paths in the near future, how far is too far to go during a lap dance? Or maybe, what was the farthest somebody ever went during a lap dance? Like, what's the most...
Like us personally, or is it what we've
somebody's ever
heard?
done to you, like a customer, you know what I mean?
I think personal experience is probably the better.
Probably
Yeah.
go personal
Yeah.
experience on this one.
Honestly, I'm a prude dancer. I don't let anyone get one past me. So, nothing has gone far at all in that way. I don't let it get that far. I jump up and hold my hands up. No go. No go.
Is that when Big
Sweatpants.
John steps in?
You always look for the
So,
box.
yeah.
It
Sweatpants.
happens.
Yeah,
you
no
got to bleep that
sweatpants.
one out, though.
No sweatpants during a lap dance. It's gross.
That's the worst thing. People can, and it's happened to me, if they're in sweatpants or like those really silky, like basketball shorts or
You feel
whatever.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, they have a habit of like scooting down their chair just enough to make the tip of their dick just stick right out the top, and they think you're just gonna go for it. Like, yeah, look at that. No, no.
Wow.
I'm gonna accidentally step on it. Is what's gonna happen.
Wow.
Brutal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's painful.
Don't do it.
Oh, no. I don't think I'm going to ever go for the windbreaker old man thing, you know? Nah.
So we had a question earlier, Joey. One of the questions was, what would you do if one of your parents caught you or walked in while you were on stage? So you having a daughter, I know you said you do everything to keep her off the pole. That's your main goal in life. But let's say for some instance, you know, later on down the road, she turns 18 years old and you decide to go out with your guys and you walk in and there she is up on the pole. What's the first thought you do? What's your first reaction?
I would wait for her to get off work in the goddamn parking lot. That's what I would do. I'd drown her life. She'd probably still be living in my basement. Well, probably not. She'd probably be making more money than me, which is sad. That's insane. That's a good question. But yeah, I would definitely be waiting in the parking lot for her to get off work, and her and Daddy would have a talk. That's for damn sure.
I would be taking the back door.
Would you,
Yeah.
would you have the shotgun with you? That's the question.
Well, wait. Would you,
Then it'd be an escort, because then I'd have to kill all the customers, and that's not fair.
in this instant, would you let her know that you were there, that you actually seen her on stage, or will you just wait for her to get
Oh,
off
I'd go
stage?
up and give her $1. You goddamn right.
That's what I said.
The
No.
going rate is if a father catches his daughter in the dance club, he's going to embarrass the hell out of her by giving her $1.
$1.
Oh my God.
I'd probably write her a blank check and say, you don't gotta work anymore. Get the hell out of here.
Oh no.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, man. So, thank you, Joey, for calling in. I know you've got another question. I think we got time to fit another one in. You want to give us another one?
Yes, I do. What kind of insurance does your employer offer, and does it cover antidepressants and therapy?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Medicaid.
Medicaid.
And yes.
Well, I have seen dancers old enough to receive it.
Medicaid, Medicare. Seriously, you don't get health insurance because you're an
You're
independent
private contractor.
contractor.
Yeah.
So you basically, if you're a stripper or a dancer and you don't want to claim your money, they probably are on state assistance and everything is covered. So, you know, good for them. Now, the rest of us, we pay premiums that, no, it doesn't cover any of that.
Yeah, no insurance, no retirement fund. Basically, when you can't even get in your heels anymore, you're done. You hope you got school.
You hope you got
Retirement
some
fund is
schooling
the
under your
tip
belt.
jar at the end of the bar.
You better save your dollars for when that retirement comes. So, or have something else.
I thought they actually recently came up with a strippers union in Vegas and whatnot. Isn't there a union?
I heard
You can
something
pay
about
union
that.
dues to them and everything.
Yeah, there is something, and I think you're right. It is in Las Vegas that they do
401k
that,
and
but they do offer health insurance benefits and
Oh, yeah.
retirement plans, 401k, and everything for
everything
dancers.
through-
It's not through their work, though. It's through them privately.
But, well,
Yeah.
and technically, dancers are supposed to fill out tax forms
Yeah.
and claim taxes. So these girls in Vegas make so much money that they're doing this that they actually fill out these tax forms and pay in, so they can keep track of how much they make. So now they can take that money and pay in to get their health insurance benefits.
Yeah.
So now stripping is officially a career in Las Vegas.
Jesus.
Awesome.
That's bad.
So we got any more questions for us, Joey?
I do. I got one more question for the girls, and then I got one for you, Big John.
Oh, great. Here we
It's
go.
gotta be good.
Oh, yeah.
Let it rip.
My last question for the ladies is, do strippers have a soul? And if they do you think there are strip clubs in heaven?
That's a good
We kind of
question.
went religious on this
Oh,
one,
that's a good question.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hope there's strip clubs in heaven. Just saying.
Honestly, I have a soul. Being a dancer doesn't make me who I am. I go in there being myself. I mean, I don't even know if there's a heaven, just saying, but
Her face is more red than mine is right now.
I'm just like, I was flabbergasted.
Like, today's word of the day.
Flabbergasted.
We're not quite there yet. We'll actually, we'll be with Ginger in a little bit
That's
more
good.
than
It sounds like you don't have to save up for college. Good for you.
Yeah.
I got my 3 years
I'm
in.
just
I'm
playing
taking a
with you
break.
guys, man. I'm just having fun with you. I'm not,
That's
don't
lots
take
of
offense
fun.
to any of this.
No, we don't.
That's the whole point of the show, is that it can go as far as your imagination can take it without anybody getting butthurt about it. So
See, I smiled the entire time.
Oh, she was
I don't want to get
definitely.
punched in the face by a stripper again, especially at one of my shows.
Oh.
I don't come to your work and punch you, so we'll keep it neutral there.
So while we got you on the phone, actually, is there anything you want to say to your bandmates that were actually supposed to be here today?
Yeah, I love you guys. That's about it.
All right. That's about it.
All right, I got to hear this question for Big John though.
There's nothing bad about it. I love them dudes. I really do, man. I mean, they're my boys, dude. And, you put me on the spot. I don't know what else to say. I love them clowns, man. They're some of my best friends.
All
And
right.
I want to thank you for bringing me back to the scene. I clawed my way through the scene for years, and now that I got them, I think I'm doing pretty good on it. So that's cool. Big shout out to Phil, Will, and Jason.
Awesome. That's Joey Columbine from the band Devolve, and I guess right now we're waiting for the question that comes to me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, John. Why are you a DJ instead of a bouncer? Because in order to be a good bouncer, all you got to do is be a big dude, stand by a door, and act like an asshole. It seems to me like you'd be way better at that job than spin records.
I actually do both, but I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or a
Insult.
Wow.
an insult, because I think you just told me I was a bad DJ.
No. I think he was trying to say you're a good asshole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great. I'm just saying it'd be an easier paycheck to stand by a door and act like a dickhead.
I do that as well. I do that on, actually, I do that right now on Monday
Very
nights.
well, mind you. He does it very well.
I'm a pro. I mean, I took lessons from Gabe, too. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Joey Columbine we got on the line. I want to thank you for calling in, and you guys got to check out Devolve, their new upcoming band in the local area. Devolve, Joey Columbine, and the rest of his boys.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thanks, Joey. See you later, bro. So we got Ginger on the line here. He's actually supposed to be in the studio with us tonight, but he is a band member, just like the rest of this local scene that we got going on. So he's out there doing his band duties for us today. But we got him on the phone today with the word of the day. So Ginger, let's see what the word of the day is for you.
This is Ginger from 815 Global Jive, Decadence Booking, Born into Exile, and Fully Loaded. Today, the word of the day is munging. M-U-N-G-I-N-G.
Mung?
Munging.
Munging.
He told me this at the club.
It sounds like something with your mouth.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I will use it in a sentence.
Me and my wife tried munging.
Munging is
I
something
don't
that
know.
I would never do.
That could be a lot of things.
I used it in a sentence.
Munging is something
This
you would
isn't a
never
spelling
do.
bee. I will give you a few clues and hints.
Alright.
It is the absolute most disgusting thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
Like 2 girls in one
That's
cup.
what I was just
Disgusting.
thinking.
Times
Yeah.
that by like 100. It's
That's not a clue.
There's nothing more
What's it
disgusting than vomit
smells-
and shit.
Yeah.
it would smell. It would. I don't know this from experience,
It would.
but it would smell absolutely horrible. And I don't think you'd be able to hold your lunch in if you seen it.
Is it pertaining to a body part?
Is it gonna make me nauseous?
It's
Yes.
pertaining to a body part, a butthole.
Nope.
It's in a butthole.
I was
Can
thinking
I buy a vowel?
Can I buy a vowel?
You can buy a V.
Yeah.
Vomit.
Negative.
Vagina. Does it have to do something with the girl being on the rag?
Ew.
Does it?
Probably.
Oh,
Well,
God.
actually, to be honest with you, it would be in past tense in that way.
Oh,
Because,
I
How to do
can't
this
do it. I
question
can't do
form.
Shark Week. Shark
No,
Week makes me nauseous.
it's definitely
You
not a
say
shark
past
week.
Oh.
tense, and now I think of somebody chewing a tampon.
Listen, it has to
which
do
is
with somebody.
Oh,
Has to do with
God.
somebody who's no longer breathing.
It has to do with the dead body.
Ding ding.
You eat out a dead body's butthole.
Very close.
vagina.
Very, yes, it is that.
You,
But,
you eat out a dead person's vagina.
and there is one more thing that happens during this process.
You.
Oh.
Are you getting off in the dead person's vagina in some way? Because I feel
So
And
is
then-
it where you're eating out a
After you've
dead
had
lady
sexual intercourse with
and
her?
then you come in her ass?
And this is the best part of the word.
Wait, or
So you've had sex with her, and
Yeah.
now you're eating out afterwards.
yeah, are you like
Dinner and a movie.
Dinner. Oh, God.
Did you bring a puke bucket?
Oh.
So I'm actually gonna go with Ginger right now. We're gonna play actually the definition of mugging. This is going on a little too far because this is kind of something that I
Very
really have a
offensive.
hard time giving clues to something like this because I don't know where you came up with this stuff, man. But this is I can't.
It's bad.
It's bad. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mugging is when you have a fetish for necrophilia. You dig up a dead woman, and then you have one of your friends put their head between her legs, and then you jump on her stomach as all her entrails come out of her snatch. Yes, I said snatch, aka vagina. You're welcome.
Oh,
Thank you.
God.
Thank you. That was delightful.
I'm just gonna go if no one's really
God.
ever done this. This has to be hypothetical.
Think about
This
this.
is
For
made
it
up.
to actually have a name. No, this is true. I've looked it up.
You know the worst part is?
Hold.
Oh.
For that
God.
to have a physical name, that means somebody had to have done it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these women are extremely beautiful, and I was turned on most of the show up until right.
It is gone. Bone
Gone.
kill.
Boner
Tell me,
kill.
was I wrong when I said it's the
Thanks,
most
Ginger.
disgusting thing I've ever heard in my entire life?
Yeah,
It
this
is
bad.
very, very gross, but I can guarantee there's probably something out there worse.
Oh, I'm sure.
How does it get? Oh no.
I'm sure.
It
no.
could get a lot worse.
So Ginger, how does it get worse?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
no, please don't.
Oh my.
I just
tell us.
ain't.
I gotta tell us.
That way.
Yeah.
So, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
That way.
if you see Ginger out in public or at one of our
Oh.
815 local jive shows, make sure you say thank you because he has taught you what the word mugging means.
And he probably has done it.
I'll stick to my Supermans.
Superman?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You never Superman a girl before? No. It's fun. Yeah, you Superman. I mean, you have sex with a girl.
that was good.
All right,
Explain to
the
the camera what
Superman is you
Superman
have
is
sex with a girl, and you finish on her back, and after a couple of minutes, you kind of flip her over, and you kind of just sit there and you talk to her, and you say, "Oh, this was great," and you kind of kissing her neck, whatever, and you wait for that semen to dry. Then you say, "Your sister was much better in bed than you are," and you get up, and she's gonna get up and chase after you, but the sheets are gonna stick to her back. You'll be flying around like Superman.
Superman necklace.
Superman that hoe. Oh yeah.
No, thank you.
Cue the Superman intro music right now. And picture this guy running with a girl with a cape running behind him.
Stuck
Look at the
together
smile.
with jizz.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Stripper Talk with 815 Local Jive with Danny and Alex and Gabe. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Check us out next month. Make sure you guys get out and see one of the shows we got going on at District every Tuesday night to showcase all kinds of local talent on Spotlight. And don't forget also about our Wednesday nights at Whiskey's Roadhouse. We got open stage with Ginger. Ask him about mugging when you go down there.
Oh, so bad.
Oh my goodness. I'm Big John, and we're out. Thank you guys very much. That was Stripper Talk.
Wear condoms.
Yeah, do that.
Shadows betray you.